Hello everyone, welcome to my day 7 of my 30-day challenge where I am uploading something every single day just so I am getting stuff out into the world and stopping with trying to make everything look perfect all of the time. And today's a little bit different, which I said yesterday too. I guess I'm branching out a little bit into the different areas of like what I'm thinking about, now that I'm not being all like super introspective all the time. But what I like about what I'm going to talk about today is that it has themes that are very much involved with what I've already been talking about in this series, which makes me happy to report that I am just going to share my first viewing thoughts of the K-pop Demon Hunters movie that I just literally sat down and watched like a couple hours ago. And so I wanted to talk about the themes of the movie because I really liked how they handled the overall theme within it, and how they essentially. Hold on, I gotta stop myself. No, there's gonna be spoiler warnings, okay? This is your spoiler warning. If you don't want spoilers, if you want to watch the movie before you see this video, this is your chance. Click off now. I'm not warning you again. Starting at 1:30 in the video, I'm gonna start talking my shit, okay? Okay, spoiler warning then, let's go. Okay, so, first off, I don't actually, like, listen to that much K-pop. I get why people enjoy it. The music is so catchy. Like, I love how catchy a lot of K-pop music is, but it's not really my style. If you can tell, I have like a Green Day shirt on, literally, but I understand why people really enjoy it. And the choreography that the groups do for their like songs are awesome. They're really catchy too. I actually really want to learn some of the choreography to some of the songs. Not necessarily talking about the movie in this like instance, I'm talking about in general. But I've seen a lot of people in my like online circles that I frequent really enjoyed this movie. And so I just had to watch it because I enjoy animated movies. And I was very pleased, I have to say. The main characters I really loved, Mira and Zoe and Rumi and not Uni. Is that his name? I think it's Uni. Yeah. And I loved the little tiger and the crow. Those two are such a cute duo. Okay, that aside, time to talk about the themes. The theme of self-acceptance that was kind of at the core of this entire movie. I really appreciated how they handled it. You see from the beginning of the movie, you have the K-pop Demon Hunter group, literally, and then you have the Demon K-pop group. But with Rumi specifically, her whole purpose is to hunt and kill demons, which has to obviously cause her a lot of like personal hardship and like personal insecurity because she's half demon. And from a young age, as you saw and I saw in the movie, she was always taught to hide the demon part of herself because demons are bad. You're never supposed to show your dark side. Never supposed to. That sounds really lame and corny the way I said that. You're never supposed to show your weakness or fears. That's the message that she got. Your dark side. Sorry. But she was taught from a very young age to hide her markings from the demon world. And she was put into this, like, demon hunter group with her two co-stars of her K-pop group, the Huntrix. And they kick ass. I really loved the songs, the outfits were fucking dope. I would love to wear those outfits. And the singing in this movie was fucking fantastic also. But from a young age, she was taught that she had to hide her demon part. And so that is kind of antithetical to the whole idea of like what the movie ends up pushing towards the end, with coming to terms with everything about yourself and moving forward from there, with just having faith and knowing that you will be accepted by the right people for who you actually are, versus like hiding the part of yourself that you think people will not like. Okay, yeah, if you hear dogs barking in the background, I'm sorry, I can't control that. I don't really know who that is down there. Anyways. But the show opens from these girls, Rumi, Zoe, and why am I forgetting her name again? Oh my god. I love this fucking character. The tall, pink-haired girl. She's my favorite character, and I'm forgetting her name constantly. Mira. Yeah, okay. It opens with these three girls going to their first, the opening concert of the movie, let's say. And they're dealing with these hunters, or these demons, Jesus. So they get to their destination, and they whoop some demons' asses along the way, because they were trying to mess with their flight or whatever. And then that concert is successful, yada, yada, yada. And then they get to their hotel and try to relax, but Rumi wants to get their new song released, which is all about, accepting every part of yourself and moving forward, no more hiding, being the real you, and girl power, and rocking people's world with being your real self. And she wanted to do this to help heal and strengthen the human. That's not it. It's the protective barrier on the world that protects the human world from the demon realm. And she's wanting to strengthen that to where if it finally gets all turned gold, then her markings will get taken away and she will be whole again. She will fix herself, is her way of thinking. And this is what the whole train of thought is that she was told her whole life. And so she starts, trying to get the song released, but her voice starts cracking. And I think it was really interesting how they paired up her voice beginning to crack and her markings starting to trickle from her shoulders and her arms up to her neck area and impact her ability to sing, and share her gift with the world, because she was hiding that real part of herself that she thought was so bad, the demon's markings. And she couldn't get herself to fully sing. She couldn't get herself to fully sing the entire lyrics out with her group, because it just wasn't happening. She was getting held back and not able to share her full potential. And I thought that was really interesting. And then later in the movie, after the Sasha boys get, more popular, and they're gonna go up to their final battle with them, and throughout the whole movie, Rumi's been trying to figure out ways that she can break her own inability to sing and win against the Sasha boys, because the Sasha Boys are the demon boy group that are actively like weakening the human realm protection barrier that the Huntrix are trying to actively like strengthen and completely seal. So she's been trying to find a way to make sure that she can win, that her team can win, and so she can fix herself. And it just did not work until she got on stage. They were right at the final moment where her plan was all coming together. At least she thought it was. But Uni screwed her over because he was also running from his own demons. And the whole demon, like, thinking of demons too was really interesting in this show. I mean, although demons are typically used as a metaphor for like your own inner demons, your own inner negative thoughts, right? But Yuni was being held back by his own demons, and so he backstabbed her essentially, and out of his own hopelessness just took away her hope of winning without really truly revealing everything about herself to her dear friends and bandmates or group mates and the whole entire world. And so at the last minute, she's standing there on stage and everything just starts crumbling down and the demons start to overtake her. The demons within her own head, mind you. And after everything breaks down, she is left with her markings being shown all over her body. And it's completely she's unable to hide at this point anymore because she can't simply cover her arms like she used to or wear a high neck, like turtleneck thing to cover the markings on her neck because the markings are on her face. And at that point, it was obvious that she was part demon, and her whole group, both Mira and Zoe, obviously were shocked and, distrustful of her because she was a demon, or half demon, but in their eyes, a part demon that they had been fighting this whole time. And because she hid that from them for so long, they judged the fuck out of her, which was exactly her fear in the first place. It was so sad. But what was really cool to me is, even though that she had the song Golden, and that song was all about being your real self and like sharing that with the real world, right? Mira and Zoe were all about that. They share the parts of them that they gave them trouble in the past because people did give them shit for it, and they shared their flaws with the world. Whereas Rumi hid, and Rumi hiding was why they couldn't successfully keep that barrier and seal the demon world off. And then once everything came to light and Rumi chose to fully embody every part of herself, demon included, and accept herself as what she is and stop running from it, that is when everything came together and they saved the human world from getting eaten by that demon mastermind. I'm forgetting his name right now, but I like the guy who played the demon mastermind. I really liked all the voicing too. Oh, speaking of which, it was really cool to me. I looked at this afterwards, but the guy who played Abby Abby Saz. Wait, no. God damn it. The guy who played from the Demon Boy group, the guy with the abs, Abby, the guy who voiced that is a very famous YouTuber, ProZD, who used to do a shitload of like really funny sketches on YouTube. And I think he might still, but I know that he was trying to get into voice acting a long time ago. And it was so cool to me that he actually was like in this movie. I thought that was so awesome. So big ups to him. That was awesome. Well, my timer cut me off because I gotta go to work. But I'm glad that it cut me off right at the end of the video anyways. But just for filming a short outro. That was basically what I wanted to say. I loved the overall themes of this movie. I think I probably rambled a lot, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it. Have a good one, guys.